Hi everyone, my name is Jia Jason Peng, and today I'll be talking about my patient experience with the Australian Red Cross Lifeblood. Over this presentation, I'll take you through what our group did, my specific roles, what I learned, and how this experience helped me apply my biomedical science knowledge in a real-world context. I completed 60 hours with Lifeblood along with all the required WHS modules and the online module When Things Go Wrong, Who Needs Blood and Why. Overall, this experience taught me a lot about teamwork, communication, and the power of community and health education. The Australian Red Cross Lifeblood is a not-for-profit organisation that provides safe and high-quality blood, plasma, and biological products to hospitals all over Australia. Their mission is "Together we can save lives", which really sounds about their values, generosity, safety, and community. They don't just collect blood, they also run education programs, research and outreach activities to raise awareness about the importance of blood donation. That's where our group project fitted in. We helped design fun and educational activities to get young people interested in science behind the blood. Lifeblood's core values and safety, integrity, service, collaboration, and excellence. These really resonate with me because they align with my own values: teamwork, compassion, and wanting to use science to help others. Working with them reminded me that science isn't just about experiments, it's about people, communication, and creating a positive health outcomes together. Lifeblood is also big on diversity and inclusion. They make sure that their donations programs reach all parts of the community because the patients come from every background. It's eye-opening to see how they focus on equity, access, especially for groups with rare blood types that are more common in specific ethnic backgrounds. This experience deepened my appreciation for how science and healthcare can serve everyone, not just the majority. Our group project was called Lifeblood Heroes. The goal was to help primary school students understand what blood does, what happens when things go wrong, and how lifeblood helps. We created 4 interactive activities to teach kids about red blood cells, sickle cells, anemia, and blood donation. We wanted them to have fun, but also walk away with understanding something meaningful about health and science. Before we delivered the activities, we met ready to plan everything, from safety checks to the timing of transitions between activities. We tested the materials, made adjustments to suit different age groups, and even rehearsed how we explained the concepts. It showed me how much behind the scenes an organization goes into even a small educational project. My main role was leading Activity 1, the craft activity. We used empty water bottles, red beads, and staples to represent blood cells. The students first poured the bottles with only red beads, representing healthy blood, and then added staples to show how sickle cells clog up vessels. It was simple but powerful. You could actually see the faces light up as they connected the visuals to how sickle cell anemia affects blood flow. Because this activity uses small materials, I was also responsible for completing the risk assessment and safety plan. I identified potential hazards like choking and slips, and implemented controls like close supervision, safety briefings. Doing this helped me apply my WHS training in the real world of context, not just on lab safety, but keeping people safe in an educational environment. This experience helped me apply what I learned in medical science in a totally new way. I had to translate complex science into something a 10-year-old could understand, which improved my communication and problem-solving skills. It also strengthened my teamwork, leadership, and adaptability, all skills that are vital in a professional health and science roles. I also completed Module 3, When Things Go Wrong, Who Needs Blood and Why. It really expanded my understanding of how blood products are used not just for trauma, but for conditions like hemophilia, thalassemia, and leukemia. That learning tied perfectly into our project because we were teaching about sickle cell anemia, a condition where blood donations can literally improve the quality of life. Reflecting on the experience, one of the biggest challenges was simplifying scientific language without losing accuracy. I learned how to engage students through questions and stories rather than just facts. It reminded me that education and communication are just as important as lab work when it comes to improving public health understanding. I was really lucky to work with such a great team. Our leader, Hunter, had strong organization and leadership skills. He kept everyone on track, managed our timeline, and made sure each activity flowed smoothly into the next. Arya was incredibly creative and designed engaging hands-on components for Activity 4 that captured the kids' attention. Madison was detail-oriented and handled planning and step-by-step instructions, making sure everything was clear and age-appropriate. I brought a strong analytical and reflective skills, which helped me refine our explanations and ensure our science content was accurate and easy to understand. Together, our mix of creativity, organization, and scientific knowledge made the program both educational and fun. Working with such a diverse team taught me how to adapt my communication style and appreciate different strengths within a collaborative project. Our project helped raise awareness about how blood donation supports people with sickle cell anemia. We encouraged the students to go home and tell their families what they learned, so the message spread beyond the classroom. It was rewarding to see what started as a small classroom project actually have the potential to inspire the next generations of donors and health-conscious citizens. In total, I completed 60 hours of PACE activities with Lifeblood and finished all of the required WHS and ethical conduct modules. These covered areas like workplace safety, responsibility, and communication, and they lead directly to the safety work I did during the project. Overall, this experience gave me a real appreciation of how medical science connects with the community. I gained confidence in speaking, planning, and working collaboratively. It also made me realize how outreach and education can make science more accessible. That is something I want to keep doing in my future career. One of my biggest challenges was simplifying complex science without losing accuracy. It was tricky to make it fun and clear at the same time. Another challenge was managing logistics, making sure materials were ready and transitions between activities flowed through smoothly. Our team's communication really helped overcome that, and personally, presenting it in front of a big group of children was nerve-wracking at first, but once I got into it, I actually started to enjoy the energy and curiosity they brought. But by the end, I felt proud and confident. My biggest takeaway is that communication is just as important as technical knowledge. You can know the science, but if you can't explain it, the message doesn't land. Preparation and teamwork were also a key. The more we rehearsed and supported one another, the better our delivery became. If I could give one piece of advice to future PACE students, it would be to embrace reflection. Every challenge teaches you something new about yourself and how you work with others. Looking forward, I love to continue exploring roles that combine health, science, and communication, like community health promotion or education. This project has helped me grow as both a student and a person. It taught me that even small educational efforts can make a big difference. I'm grateful to Lifeblood and the PACE program for giving me the chance to experience that firsthand. Thank you.